it's a trailer Friday for the Infinity season. Right, so Infinity season number 8, with this being episode number 88.
The infinite episode of the Infinity season. There you go.
And it's a special one, right? So we had to make it special with it being the Infinity season and the Infinity episode.
Yeah, and since Phil sent over like a list of things we could talk about generated by an artificial intelligence, I was like, hey, why don't we get a current culture correspondent to come and to share with us? And I think that might be a new twist on quote-unquote interviews.
Yeah.
We just need to find different correspondents that can check in with us throughout any given season, and that they can, give us the little tidbits of what they're corresponding with us about.
Sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? Because then we get a different perspective.
It's like having a video pen pal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Video pen pal.
Because we're corresponding.
Right. Yeah, so on the episode coming up on Sunday, you will mostly see the face of our guest, which is Micah Coble. Yes, so the one of Steve's favorite human beings, which
in the
is
whole
also
wide world,
right, happens to be his son.
Yeah. I really think a lot of all my kids.
Yeah.
I was going to say both my kids.
Yeah.
But there are more than just the two that are genetically connected.
Yeah.
Because they have partners.
Right. Yeah. And those partners are also part of the family, and also they may not be genetically tied.
Yeah, but they're making genetically tied people.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, super, super excited. And I, you know what, just proud dad moment. It feels good to have the man, the myth, the legend, Micah.
Right.
I see so much just beautiful stuff and just good stuff, and that people get to hear and listen to his voice and how he thinks. And so anyway, proud dad moment.
Right. Yeah. So there's lots of things to learn, especially we get a perspective on a young dad, right? So Wesley's just turned 1 in March, and we actually mentioned it because it was around one of the times that we were.
I was off for the
recording.
Yeah.
And that you were heading to Iowa for the birthday party. So.
Yep, we did that.
Yeah. So that was a thing. And so we hear from a young dad going through balancing life, trying to be able to figure it all out with the season that he's in.
Yep. Being a working professional and also living out a whole life balance. And so we talk through some of those things, and then get into some hot topics, things that are blowing Micah's mind. What's blowing your mind tonight?
What's blowing your mind?
It's Friday. What's blowing your mind?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a gripe.
Yeah.
Since we're being categorized as old men by some listeners.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So on my commute, I'm listening to Amazon Music, and Amazon Music goes in and knows what's on my playlist through Apple and like stuff that I've purchased in the past.
Right.
But they also know, like, they're hearing my conversations, and the phone is also listening to the television that I watch. So Daisy Jones and the Six, and so there's a mix, and then there's stuff that I've listened to on there. And it's pulling from the albums that I have listened to, or my searches there. And so, anyway, I don't know where pop country gets into my mix. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
And not like other listening services, like Spotify, hashtag not a sponsor. You don't have the thumbs down button. You can only put a thumbs up button.
Oh. So if you don't thumbs up it, hopefully it doesn't get put in the algorithm.
Well, I think what happens really is you have to like forward. I think if you go past the song, it figures you didn't like it. Maybe. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. So did you skip it?
Well, I'm driving.
Yeah. Oh,
so then the phone goes to its regular screen. It'll let you see what's there, but it doesn't give the thumbs up through the pre-login screen. So for me to thumbs up, I've got to hold my phone, log in, my 4-digit code, and then hit thumbs up. I'm driving. Old man rant.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Thumbs up.
Yeah. So hopefully you're happy, Heather. I'm sure there's other old men rants that we could go on too. Oh boy.
We were talking. This will kind of work into a Trailer Friday. So Micah asked you how long you had your beard, facial hair. When was the last time you saw your chin?
Yeah.
And so I was thinking it through, and actually, this last week on Tuesday, I was doing shopping. No, it was last week on Tuesday. Last week on Saturday. Saturday, I was shopping at Aldi, and I had the truck, and it was parked outside, and I'm going down the first aisle, and I'm looking at eggs and milk.
Yeah.
And guy walks up to me and goes, "Hey, that's your Ford out there, isn't it?" Well, I had my Ford trucker cap on. I said, "Oh, did you see the cap?" He goes, "No, when I walked in." He goes, "You're the person who looks like they go with that truck."
You match.
And so anyway, that's the thing is I know I could drop at least 10 years off my look if I shaved my beard.
Right.
I didn't weigh in on that part of the conversation.
Uh-huh.
Because Micah was speaking of him being called out as a 30-year-old, but he's got 3 more years. And now he's at that place where he wants time to slow down so he can enjoy the next 15 to 20 years of his life before heading into, which hopefully would be a few more years than that, the winter solstice of life.
Right. Right.
But on the flip side, I'm just like, no. And then I've been looking at pictures in my vanity, and my beard, from when I trimmed it to Amish beard, my beard is finally, I think my beard is actually longer than when I was in Des Moines. I think it finally got there because I've been doing button matches and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
If you haven't had enough of Koval beard in your life, I don't hardly ever do this.
Yeah.
People are like,
you haven't switched over recently.
So right now, if I talk into the microphone, obviously I can lift the microphone up like that. But my beard is into the computer.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, feeling good about that.
You shooting for Gandalf length or?
People ask me that, and
I don't know. I mean, that's really long. I mean, I know it's probably also prosthetic and all kinds of stuff, but
yeah. And I used to get a lot of ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I just tell people, I'm like, it doesn't get longer than this.
Yeah.
Really, it doesn't. I mean, we'll see, but I mean, I've seen some gentlemen with ladies. You're glad I didn't say some ladies, right? I've seen some gentlemen with long beards, and I'm like envious. I have beard envy because I mean they get long. But I will say, my beard manicurist does a really good job. People often comment on the shape. Now we're talking about the beards and stuff. But anyway.
Yeah. I've had a hard time getting it to grow past.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's kind of, and that's sometimes people are like, how long have you been growing? Well, I mean, I think at this point, I mean, I don't I shaved it in 2020 during COVID.
Uh-huh.
So, but this is pretty much the length. Even when I grew it before that, it was another 4 years, and it doesn't really get past here much.
Right.
Sometimes I'm also clipping it because of, split ends and all kinds of other stuff, like,
Yeah.
like trying to trim, but like it just, yeah.
So
There's just a length, I think, that's in your DNA.
yeah, your genetic code.
It's like it just doesn't go anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And I have a cheat that you keep your sides trimmed short.
I do, yeah.
But my cheat is I use the sides for my volume and length.
Oh.
So part
then you
of
bring it
the
under.
optical illusion is, and I don't have an Adam's apple that's not covered by beard.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, like my collar line, it's pretty well close to that. My whole, not only do I have a facial beard, I have a neck beard, and it's that gives it the depth and fluffiness and
Yeah.
cut. But anyway, so we were talking
go.
about beards because we were talking about the vanity of our age and
Right.
the gray hairs. Micah's seeing gray hairs emerge, and so he's heading into a part of life that he's like, wait.
Yeah,
But
hold
genetically, he comes from a very pretty gray hairedness line of people. My
Right.
mom's hair is beautiful
Yeah.
and gray speckled,
Mm-hmm.
peppered. So anyway, there's our chat about vanity.
That's right.
Oh,
Because
and
we also both know, like, if we cut our beards, that we would also look way younger. People wouldn't be like, oh, like, so when I say I've got 6 grandchildren, and people are like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, right
But
now.
If I shaved off my beard, they'd be like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
but you're like 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have more grandchildren than me.
I do.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
You have more grandchildren by one child.
Right.
You have one more child, but it was that child that has blessed you with grandchildrens.
Right. Lots of them.
That's the plural of the plural.
Plurals. Yeah.
Grandchildren, grandchildren's.
Grandchildren's. I don't, yeah. Who
Yeah.
knows? I don't even know the English.
Let's play with English. So if you're wondering, hey, it's been a great week this week. We have experienced global warming and a sweaty back and pitting outness for those who are enjoying warm weather, i.e. Adam and Michaela down in Texas. I know they're way up there. I got to get back on my Marco Polo game.
Yeah. Arizona's hit upper 90s, so
Yeah. It's
95, 96, yeah.
hot.
Uh-huh.
But I'm kind of thinking, so I decided on my Saturday is going to be filled with Cobble Construction.
No.
Is going to unleash its mighty power
Mm-hmm.
in the residents of Cobble LaCroix.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think I might be able to get a really close close on the lower bathroom, which would be good to check that off the list. But I got like 3 projects in there that I need to do. So what are you doing with your weekend?
Yeah. You got some big plans?
Oh, I've got plans.
Maybe the Home Depot?
No,
Maybe Bed Bath and Beyond. Who knows?
no. All the stuff I need, I got.
There you go.
Yeah. Paint, trim, build a little thing that goes over the pipes, hang a mirror, paint again, stain the woodwork.
Yeah.
All of that. Sounds like
Sounds like we have landscaping outside.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're not waiting until a Saturday.
Yeah. How about you? You got any fun plans?
No.
Come on, Phil.
Yeah. I'm like, what do we think? Yeah, I know Heather and Caitlin have some plans tonight, so that means we'll see what Ty is up to.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday, if it looks like it might be nice Saturday, because Sunday is supposed to be rain.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe there's a walk and a journey out in the neighborhood, and yeah.
Get to say hello to some neighbors.
Right.
I think when I went home yesterday, you were out front talking to
Yeah.
a couple neighbors. I was going to honk, and I thought,
I didn't even see you drive by.
don't be that dude.
That's funny.
Well, the truck is stealth.
Right.
I mean, she's pretty to look at,
She's
but
very stealth.
but stealth. Very quiet. It's got a good throat noise out of the motor, but that's under the hood and it comes through the firewall.
Mm-hmm.
But on the outside, it sounds super quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No rumble, no grumble.
Yeah. Like those electric vehicles.
Not that
They
stealth.
can sneak up on you.
Oh.
But yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean it's always funny when the temperature rises. You get there's more neighbors that come outside, and so you just
Imagine that.
You have an opportunity that you didn't have before because everybody's like, it was 40s or 50s, even though that's fine for me. But yet they're like, I'm gonna stay inside or. So then you don't see people sometimes through the winter, and then all of a sudden the sun comes out and people are like, oh, it might be time.
Yeah.
It might be time to go out and journey.
Yeah.
And then you see people, get to talk to people. You say, how was your winter? Hibernation good for you? Did you store up all those that good weight?
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that might be what Saturday's filled like.
Yeah.
Gonna have a locksmith come and fix a door back there, and so that's always a journey too.
Yep. All right. Well, everyone, hopefully we can get some feedback on the Micah Coble interview. And also, Writing Quest on YouTube.
Right.
For people who are going to listen, why don't you go over and see my buddy Brendan Pugh's journey, and maybe we can help get him to the level where he's monetizing. Now, I would say you can go through. He does book reviews. He does movie reviews. He does character reviews. And if you ever thought about writing a book, this could be a great motivational channel to become a part of and see how things are working out. So we'll ask you to share your power of the like, but don't just subscribe. Subscribing matters. But even if you don't want to listen to it, turn it down and at least let it play.
Right.
You
get all of those, they get views then, and yeah. Which is the same then for Cut Daisies.
Yeah.
Just play it.
We're quite a bit behind Brendan's followership though.
Mm-hmm.
Like we still have over 900 people that we need to find who would want to listen to us.
Right.
Yeah.
So bring it up. All right, so Infinity season, Infinity episode, and it's a special one. So you'll get to hear a third voice that we haven't brought in for at least 2 seasons, 2.5 seasons apparently. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
So,
I'll do the research.
right.
We'll figure it out.
But hopefully you enjoy it. There's a lot of good things and ways to interact. So enjoy enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you on Sunday. Sunday.
It's coming live. Not live. It's coming pre-recorded. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys take care. Peace, love, and all that stuff.
Yep. All of it is yours.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Lord willing, the creek don't rise.